So why does it happen, right? Why does everything come completely crashing down right before your massive breakthrough? Well, it's pretty simple. In order for there to be a breakthrough, there has to be a breakdown. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving to you exactly what I have done that's allowed me to be able to have a fucking awesome life, excuse my language, but based off of how I've been able to take the energy or the inertia from the momentum of everything coming down to then utilize that same energy and that momentum and that inertia and channel it through my perspective into bringing me into my next reality, all based off the identity that I am having and that I am holding. Really quick, my name is Master Johnson. I have a tendency of making things make sense, specialize with entrepreneurs, business owners, etc., and allowing them to not just gain their confidence back, but most importantly, bring their confidence, bring their leadership, bring their mindset to the next level. That's something you're interested in. Links inside the bio. The reason why it broke down is because you're doing it right. You're not supposed to get to a point in your life where you feel comfortable. Because if you feel comfortable, then that leads to complacency. And then complacency leads to justification, and then life is going to cause you to grow anyway. Does that make sense? So what I'd have you do is recognize that as things come crumbling down, it's because you're entering your next phase of surrender. You're entering your next phase of understanding that you are not the things you've been able to acquire, not even the things that you're able to withstand, withhold, or collect, or be attached to. No, you are so much more than that. And whenever you transition into a new identity that has more wisdom and insight and purpose, what's going to end up happening is you're going to experience this thing called a flood. If you think about like Noah's Ark, when God wanted to go ahead and reset the planet, what happened? Here's the ark, you're going to build it, get all the important things on it because I'm about to reset everything up in this thing. It's the same exact way inside of your life. Whenever you go through a crisis moment or whenever you are experiencing a storm in your life, you need to recognize that a storm does one of two things. Actually, two things simultaneously. It reveals what is sturdy, what is sustained, what is solidified, and it destroys anything that is not. So what does this mean? When you step into an identity, never mind my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old, we only do things once here. When you step into identity, well, then that means that that reality in this new identity cannot be one and the same. So one's got to go. Either the old reality or the new identity. But since you've decided to step into the next best version of yourself and you successfully impress the subconscious, what does that mean? It is leading you into this thing called the superconscious. And so what does that mean? You put in a request to have a reset. So naturally, through the orchestration of life, everything decides to come and have to have a what? Reset moment. So if your life is resetting, it feels like everything's crashing down. And quite frankly, it actually kind of is. But it doesn't matter what's happening. The only thing that matters is how you're experiencing what is happening. See, what happens in life happens to everyone, okay? But how you choose to experience what is happening is 100% your preference. How you describe this current moment right now is you prescribing exactly what the hell you're going to experience. Step 1, do not emotionally react to what's happening around you. Because the moment you emotionally rub up against it, select it, or put your energy into it is the moment that you're going to create it again. Don't do that. Step 2, instead of reacting, you're going to observe. You're not going to absorb. You're going to observe. And when you observe it, well, then now you're in a position where it's not happening to you. You're observing what's happening, okay? You're not separate of the situation, but you're not identifying with being inside of it. So you almost have like a bird's eye view to what's going on rather than being inside of it. And now instead of reacting, you're going to go ahead and settle down. You're going to respond. By the way, there's more than one kid here. My house is the freaking clubhouse, and everybody likes to come hang out at my house. So it is what it is. You guys are doing great. Step 2, respond. From what? Respond from a version of yourself that is cool, calm, and collected and recognizes that through true surrender and through true confidence, you don't have to do anything because you've already done what you needed to do. You've impressed the subconscious. The freaking clearing, the cleansing, the reset is happening. You just gotta outlast the temporary. Don't freaking give it a whole month. Give the moment, cry, grief, do whatever you need to, besides becoming addicted to the suffering, building an identity, and now you're trapped in it once again because you emotionally reacted to it. What happens is happening. Give it a story, definition, and meaning that empowers you. Hold that new identity as the rest and the remnants of the old self comes up, and now you're good to go. Now, I really want to make this, I guess you could say like this is step 3. Step 3 is, listen, life is not testing you. It's asking you and verifying with you, are you sure you do not want to go back to this? That's what's happening. And the way that you show reality is by observing and not absorbing. Because remember, the best way to end something is to starve it of your attention, okay? Like I said, I got a whole bunch of kids out here. I got a 4-year-old, got a 2-year-old, I said, oh gosh, she's 5. I got a 5-year-old, 2-year-old. And when they come in, if they're showing me behavior that I don't really care for, if I go interact with it, they're gonna continue to do it. But if my 2-year-old comes in here and he starts throwing a fit and I pay no attention to it, eventually he's gonna find a different way to get my attention. And you know what that's gonna be? When he's operating in a position that requires my attention, that requires my energy. Life is the same exact way. The way that you're going to surpass this is not by trying to fix it, but to surrender to the fact that it's already fixed and you need to stay in the alignment that allows it to be exactly that, okay? Surrender is the highest form of confidence. The only reason why things come crashing down, my friend, is because you asked for it. So don't emotionally react. Don't go lose your freaking wigs. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It is what it is. Give the moment the moment. It is a temporary moment, so let it be. Get back on your focus, get into your alignment, and get excited, because we obviously know what's gonna happen next. Hey, my name is Master Johnson. Just want to come in here with a quick little video for you. My intention is to bring more content here. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this channel grow and prosper. So thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you soon.